Thank you for letting me tune in later. I'm Luis Coronado Award player here. Don't know the Global Market George stakeholder of MTV, VH1, and CMT. Thank you for letting me tune in. George stakeholder of all 10-year, 15-year, 30-year corporate, private, and public accounts. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can get that bond market to bounce back. A lot of people did panic in different countries that was invested in U.S. bond market. Yeah, because you guys went on that poaching fest. No poaching, no poaching the natives, thank you. No poaching of the natives. That's illegal. It makes everybody paranoid that's investing in you when they see you poaching your own native people. Yes, it does make them lose all their confidence when they realize that cannibalistic behavior still exists in 2018. Thank you for letting me tune in, ladies. Yes, it really does make them get off their rocker and see what the heck's going on. You know, what's all that burgundy? Where's all that crimson, maroon color coming from? And yes, and it does really disturb them when they see that poaching of human poaching going on out there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So please, ladies and gentlemen, if you want people to invest in your 10-year, 20-year, 30-year, 15-year market of bonds and mutual funds and 401k, don't butcher your own people. Thank you, ladies. Because they don't like that. You know? When they say they're investing in your future, that's what they mean. They mean the future. You know what I'm saying? Not the rapper, ladies and gentlemen. They mean people like this guy that they listening to for advice. You know what I'm saying? That's what they talking about. When you up there butchering it up, they have a reason to say they don't have confidence that this is going to continue after this. You know what I'm saying? That's what they looking at. You know what I'm saying? When they talking about future market, they talking about people too that can do this right here. The duplicates. You know what I'm saying? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, now, if you can get them to reinvest, I don't know how the heck you're going to do that. I mean, it's not like you can go put breath back in them and put them back in the stomach. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about, ladies. And I know you hate for people to tell you about it, but it needs to be addressed, man. You know, because yes, I'm into stocks, bonds, mutual funds, global market. That's what I do. You know? I have to address it. You know. Sorry that you don't want to be chastised, ladies. All you got to do is turn it off and don't listen. And don't go to the community bank asking for seeds. You know what I'm saying? Please stay away from there. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to make people mad. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to make people feel down and out and make their heart feel like it's coming to its last beat. Thank you. You don't have to go that far, like, to get that same effect. You know? Thank you for letting me tell you. Oh, I tell you, that was a nice lady at Papa John's. You know, like now, ooh, she sounded like she was just. When I tell you that lady sounded like she could have been the most beautiful woman. She had a beautiful voice. And you know what I'm saying, like that? And sometimes you just got to go for it, even if it's not who you thought it was. Sometimes you just have to fall in love and say you love that woman's voice, and you're gonna make some kind of way be her friend on Facebook, just so you can get a chance to listen again. Now, I need to listen to something like that on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? For real, because she had a very nice voice. She know how to carry a conversation, very professional. Ooh, and she sounds good. That's a nice sounding woman. You really had it together, ladies. Please be careful, please. When they say they have live fish down there in the sewer, that means don't throw poison in it. That's what they're trying to tell you. Don't put poison in the sewer, you know what I'm saying? I know you have to change your oil and stuff. I know you don't value the dumpster. I know you don't like the garbage can, but guess what, ladies? Don't pour it in the sewer, you know what I'm saying? Because there are really fish down there living and swimming, you know what I'm saying? That's what they try. That's why I try to tell you, don't poach the natives. Don't do that. Don't destroy your own natives, ladies. I tell you, because it really does have a tremendous migraine headache effect. You know what I'm saying? That could cause an aneurysm and a stroke. You know, on the people that probably are genetically connected to that child. So you can just imagine what the child is feeling if people that's connected to it can feel it. You know? I tell you, ladies. And I tell you, like, people tell you They do. Women do tell you how sorry they are. They'll let you see some of the most beautiful women you never saw before. And I mean, to you, you can say that's not enough, lady, but you know, I tell you, maybe get a chance to do it again one day. You know, maybe. But I'll tell you, I do mourn. I lost the children that I do. If I lose a child, I do have my own way of grieving it and celebrating their life. You know what I mean? I do. That's what I did today. I made music based off of it. I talked about it. You know what I mean? Because I want them to live just like anybody else live. You know what I mean? Even though I didn't tell them to do that, they did it on their own. You know what I mean? I still want them children to live. You know what I mean? Hey, I do. I go deep off into my dream and I go out there and I save them. That's the only thing I can do. I travel all day. I travel all night. I travel in my sleep. And I went down. I went up. I went down till I found them and I saved them and I put them somewhere else. That's all I could do. So they can get a chance to keep on living. You know, they just won't be in that household. You see what I'm saying? They'll be somewhere else. You know? And I constantly pray for them until they finally, after that, almost, you know, how many days is it? 3 trimesters, and then they'll be here. You know what I mean? It wasn't the journey that they thought it was gonna be. Lady, do you know a lot of times you go to the hospital, and these women are clueless, and they got their legs up in the air, and their stomach is bigger than their range of sight, and instead of them seeing the 4 babies inside their stomach, they only see 1, lady. You know? See what I'm saying? And on that dark market, somebody else is walking off with their baby. You know what I mean? I don't have to show you your baby on the ultrasound. I can show you somebody else's image. You see what I'm saying? When I tell you it's a very lucrative market, lady, it's a very lucrative market out there. The human, they might call it a trafficking, human trafficking. You know what I'm saying? You're actually trafficking and selling humans. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you it's very lucrative, lady, that you ain't never seen nothing making that kind of money, you haven't. You know what I mean? You haven't never seen nobody making like $100,000, anywhere from $20,000, $100,000, couple $1 million, $10 million at one time like that. And guess what? The individual that's selling it, it's not even their child. You know? And like, look at here, ladies and gentlemen, the woman don't even know she had twins, ladies and gentlemen. She thinking the whole time she only had 1 child, ladies and gentlemen. And they done sold the twin baby to somebody else for a couple $100,000. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor ain't even touching the baby. You see what I'm saying? You got the practitioners and the nurses going in there doing that. You know what I'm saying? They the ones touching the baby. You know what I'm saying? The doctor don't have to do nothing but sign papers. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's illegal, they're making plenty of money off of it. And you gotta ask yourself, how in the heck did this woman don't look like nobody on this planet then got to produce a Coronado that look when I tell you, look every spit of Coronado. They say ain't nowhere in hell that lady produced no baby. That baby look just like Coronado. I'm talking about every molecule of Coronado. You gotta ask yourself, lady, and Ripley's believe it or not. That lady probably could have. I'm not saying unless she did. But ladies and gentlemen, that lady probably could have actually gone to somewhere where they had multiples, quadruplets of Coronado and went and bought one of them. And guess what? The baby that she was having probably was somebody else's baby. It could have been Big John Stud baby. And guess what? The same thing. They went and did a switcheroo. We're going to take baby John Stud here and we're going to give you one of the Coronado babies and do a switcheroo. And people are going to be shocked and amazed. They're going to be at your house every day. They want to see baby Coronado. Why? Because they can't believe that this woman then produced a baby that looked exactly like that boy. I'm talking about just like, man. Just every spit on it, just like. And it mesmerized that she's sitting up there holding that baby in her lap and it just don't look right. It's like a miracle on Ripley's Believe It or Not. That's exactly how. It's something ain't right about it. It's amazing, but it's one of the weirdest things they ever seen. When I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they can't get enough of it though. You know? They can't get enough of it. It's unexplainable, it's unnatural, and it's unreal. But it's real though. It's unnatural, it's unreal, but it's actually happening.